Number 5.
Up first we have Professional BMX Simulator 1993, and yeah, pretty awesome game here. It was very difficult back in the day to control your rider on the bike, and yeah, it's no different now because I seem to be struggling more to play it on the Evercade, but it looks more impressive than I had on the Amstrad because I had the green screen version, and this is all nice colour, so I'm guessing this is the NES version. It's an 8-bit version of the game, so yeah, a couple of different levels, beginner, advanced and intermediate I think are expert, but just a different change of colour palette and more difficult terrain of the levels. So yeah, it's pretty fun. And the first of the list, there are quite a lot of platform games on here, and I do like my racing games, as you've seen from some of my previous videos. So as there is a racing game on here, I've now put this on the list. So let's just show you a little bit of the game. As you can see there, you can have dirt biking, desert riding or quarry racing, so we'll keep it on easy. And on the red bike there, so yeah, as you can see, you just keep tapping the A button and then you just race around the track. Oof, without getting hit over. Not the A button, the B button. So confused with the buttons layout on various different games because some of them say press A and it's actually pressing B or X or something like that. But yeah, I'm currently in third at the moment and I finished in third. There we go. So you just move on different levels, they get more difficult. But this should be quite fun when the VS comes out to play it on a console, more than one player. Oof, both drivers are down there. But yeah, there we go. This is number 5 on the list.
Number 4.
Next up we have Dream World Poggy. So yeah, another Codemasters game on this collection. Pretty cool, scrolling platformer. Nice and colourful. Reminds me a little bit of a, say, like, it looks like a Master System version of Zool without the nice sponsorship and colours, but it's still a pretty decent platformer. You have to just jump around, collect these stars, dodge out the way of those things. So esques of the original Mario Brothers, or if you're a fan of Mario Brothers games, you may like this because it is simplistic. Oh, I can't get up there saying that. I think I have to get on this thing. So number 4 on the list. Do you agree with this list so far? Would you put this game on there? Yeah, there is plenty of Dizzy games on here, so if you are a fan of Dizzy, then you may like those sort of games. And I've turned into an evil version here. Let's collect this, whatever this is. Oh. But yeah, nice little fun game. Nothing too strenuous to think about or play through. Different to the first game that we had in our list. And there we go. This is Poggy, number 4 on the list. Just collect the stars to get an extra life and move on the level.
Number 3.
Next up, at number 3, we have Go Dizzy Go, a puzzle game. So is this the only game that's on the list being from Dizzy? Well, we'll see. But it is the first one that's appeared so far out of the 5 games that we're going to have in the top 5 selection. So previously we had BMX Simulator, Dream World Poggy, and now Go Dizzy Go. Here we go. So this is what you got to do. You got to collect those bits of fruits. So you can either aim for the ones that are flashing for the more points, so it doubles up the points, and just dodge away from any of the enemies that are coming up to you. So this world is the underwater world at the moment. So if you're a fan of Pingu or Icebreakers or Bomberman style game, it looks like Pac-Man, you know, just dodging enemies, collecting up things. This is a very simplistic layout, but you can push along boulders as well on some later levels. Watch out the way for him. With nice sound, nice graphics and very simplistic gameplay, using just a D-pad at times on this game, it is fun to pick up and play, which is why it's made it to number 3 on the list. So this is a sort of bonus stage where you just got to figure out which way to go before the time runs out to collect these fruits, because obviously if you go a different route you may not get it, so you just follow the arrows or follow what you think would then collect all these fruit. I think if I do this I'll get all of them. There you go. So obviously as the levels move on, the difficulty then increases. So there we go. This time we've got cherries, and there should be a couple of more enemies. And as mentioned previously, you can push away some light blocks to reveal some space. So there you go. Might make it easier for you to move along. There are also some power-ups to pick up on the way if you just so want to get them. So it sends the fish asleep. And this is number 3 on the list.
Number 2.
Next up we have Firehawk, making its way to number 2 on the list, air combat game. So yeah, this looks impressive, plays impressive, and it just didn't make it to the top spot this time. But yeah, being runner-up isn't nothing to sniff at, because this is a great game. Here we go, let's get into this colour helicopter, because if you lose some lives they do change colours, because there are obviously different helicopters or spaceships, or not spaceships but helicopters and planes. I've pulled this boat, so what we've got to do is we've got to rescue guys, our army team, there it is, before getting taken out by anyone else. Let's quickly rescue him. So I've got to press the button that it says to correlate with it. So go on that side. There we go, collected him. And I need to follow the arrow there to take it back to base. Obviously there is tanks and other things along the way to get in my way. There we go. The army man has been rescued. Or the army personnel. Mission 1 complete. So yeah, awesome game. And please let me know in the comments as well if you agree with my top 5 so far, and also what you would have in your top 5 list, because it'd be great to hear from you. Back to the same helicopter again. The Iron Man jumps in the window. And let's go. It reminds me of a little bit of a Live and Let Die on the Amstrad, how it looks. So you can just do the level without getting shot or taken out anything. Let's take out that aeroplane, that's gone. Oh, turrets are shooting me now. Watch out for these planes. Let's follow the arrow to where I've got to go pick up a guy from. Is he on the boat? Could be on the boat. No, he's not. He's there. Camouflaged. Quick. There we go. Pick him up. Getting shot all over the shop. Oh, man. As you can see, the helicopter is now going to change colour. So it's the next one on the boat. And speaking of next ones, we are going to move on to the final game of the list. What do you think's made it to number 1? Let's find out now.
Number 1.
It's not a Dizzy game, it is Super Robin Hood. So yes, pretty awesome game. It's a platformer. Here we go. Look at this. I just like the fact of how cool he is. Look at him. He just looks nice. He looks towards the camera as well. There you go. Kind of like reminds me of Sonic the Hedgehog when you don't move your character. Whoa, watch out. I'm not the best at it, but this is a game that I spent the most playing on the cartridge out of all of them. Because I just like the fact that you can unlock things. So once you take out a certain enemy to get a key, you unlock a certain part. There you go. That is opened up there. And you just fire the arrow, power it up, and then fling it back. Watch out the way of people. Let's take him out. So as there's different colours, the more of them that they take off, then the less health that they have. Because there you go. Speaking of health, I just lost some health there. Watch out for the bat. There you go. Yeah, this looks nice. I can't seem to kill that little dude there. I collected another health. I just think you have to dodge out of the way of him, because you can't fire an arrow whilst you're crouched. And you get that key up there to unlock another part. But this has made it to number 1 on my list. So do you agree with this list? Please let us know in the comments field. If you haven't done so already, why not click on that like button if you did like this video. If you didn't like it, then click the dislike button, but you know, it's entirely up to you. Or if you do like Evercade videos, we have plenty of them on our channel. We've got playlists as well about that, and why not think about subscribing, because yeah, it's all good, and us YouTube folk do like it when people subscribe, comment and like our videos. So thank you very much again, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care of yourself. All the best. Bye bye.